Hello, Alabama. Renowned college football coach Nick Saban surprised the sports world by announcing his retirement after 28 seasons as head coach, the last 17 of which were dedicated to Alabama. With 7 national titles under his belt, Saban's decision sent shockwaves, leading fans to speculate about his successor and imminent impact on the team. Saban, 72, shared his decision Wednesday night, noting that the difficult choice was prompted after his return from a trip to his Florida residence last weekend. In an interview with ESPN on Thursday, he expressed concern about not wanting to hurt the program, whether by recruiting or hiring new coaches. Saban's decision also triggered a 30-day period for Crimson Tide players to explore the option of transferring. The announcement, which took many by surprise, now opens a chapter of uncertainty for Alabama, with the search for a worthy replacement already underway. While speculation about possible candidates circulates, Oregon coach Dan Lanning says he will remain in his current position, rejecting the idea of change. Saban, despite his official retirement, demonstrated commitment by continuing to attend his office the morning after the announcement. He expressed a desire to remain present at the university to support current coaches and players, indicating that there are issues to be resolved during the transition period. The shadow left by Saban, personified even by a statue in his honor at Bryant-Denny Stadium, will be challenging for any successor to overcome. Emotional fans paid tribute, surrounding the statue with piles of Saban's favorite food, creamed oatmeal. Alabama's history of replacing iconic coaches is well known, especially after the retirement of Paul Bear Bryant in 1982. The search for a worthy replacement took more than 2 decades, highlighting the magnitude of the challenge athletic administration now faces. Greg Byrne, Alabama's athletic director, announced plans for a thorough but efficient search process, focusing on a strong candidate in recruiting, player development and overall program leadership. The expectation is that the new coach will be announced soon, but Byrne warned fans to rely only on their communications for authentic information about the choice of Saban's successor. Ole Miss coach Lane Kiffin, who previously served as offensive coordinator at Alabama, previewed the challenges of succeeding Saban in a 2022 interview, highlighting the pressure inherent in taking over a team that has become accustomed to winning national titles. Under the leadership of the now retired coach.
Now the opinion. The college football world was rocked by news of the retirement of Nick Saban, a legendary figure who shaped and dominated the Alabama landscape for 17 seasons. The decision by Saban, who accumulated 7 national titles during his illustrious career, not only surprised fans, but also raised an inevitable and challenging question: who can fill the void left by this college football icon? Replacing a coach of Nick Saban's caliber is a Herculean task. His departure not only leaves a vacancy in the head coaching position, but also an emotional and strategic gap that few are able to fill. Saban wasn't just a coach, he personified an era of success for Alabama, becoming synonymous with victory, dedication, and excellence. The news of Saban's retirement opens a chapter of uncertainty and challenges for the Alabama community and college football fanatics. His successor will face unprecedented pressure, not only because of the magnitude of the legacy Saban left behind, but because of the constant expectation of competing at the highest level. Alabama's history of searching for a head coach following Paul Bear Bryant's retirement in 1982 serves as an undeniable reminder of the challenges associated with finding a worthy replacement for an icon. Taking more than 2 decades to find a comparable successor demonstrates the complexity of finding someone capable of maintaining and possibly surpassing the standards set by a legendary coach. Athletic Director Greg Byrne emphasized the search for a strong candidate in recruiting, player development and overall program leadership. The pressure is on the shoulders of the Alabama administration to find someone who can maintain the Crimson Tide's winning tradition, a feat that, so far, only Saban has been able to accomplish. Nick Saban's influence wasn't just limited to the field of play, it extended beyond, molding young athletes into leaders, and creating a culture of excellence that defined Alabama as a powerhouse in college football. The next coach will face the challenge of not only continuing that tradition, but also finding his own voice and leadership style to fill the huge shoes left by Saban. The uncertainty surrounding some Crimson Tide players' decision to explore the transfer option adds a layer of complexity to the picture. Team cohesion can be impacted during this transition period, requiring exceptional management and motivational skills from the future coach to maintain player stability and focus. As Alabama embarks on the search for its next leader, the eyes of the sports community will be fixed on this crucial transition process. Replacing an icon like Nick Saban is more than just changing coaches. It is a monumental challenge that will define the immediate and long-term future of the Alabama football program. The new coach will not just be in charge of a team, he will be leading a tradition, a culture, and the expectations of a legion of passionate fans. And your opinion? You can comment